Snake Eye Ash is my favorite normal summon ever. So today I'm gonna show you 3 Snake Eye combos. The greedy one, the anti-fuaros, and the sinful spawns. Okay, so let's start with the greedy combo. As always, you're gonna normal Ash. As always, you're gonna add the poplar. You're gonna special summon it from hand. And here's the first difference with the combo that we show later. If you're greedy here, you are going to add with the poplar the temple, okay? Okay, then you just activate the temple. Here is another important thing. Please do not put the Snake Eye Diablester with the temple. Even more so, just don't play that piece of crap. Please, I know what I'm telling you. You don't need a Snake Eye Diablester. It's not worth how heavy that brick is. I swear to God, you don't need it. It's a hat on a hat. Like, please, I want a trophy with this deck without using that piece of crap. I'm telling you, you don't need it. So here, the temple is gonna put the Snake Eye Oak, so we can generate it on the field, and most importantly, in the graveyard. Here we're gonna use a Snake Eye Ash, and because we already generate the Oak, we are able to use the Ash to go directly for the Flamberge. We have 3 summons here, and the 4th summon is going to be the Masquerena. Now, because we're playing this way, we are also able to protect the Flamberge as Chainlink 1, because Poplar is gonna be Chainlink 2, targeting obviously the Flamberge. This is important, so if after this, at any point if they try to nib you, you're gonna summon the Flamberge thanks to the field spell, and the Flamberge is still going to be able to put the Masquerena in the spell trap zone. So at least you're playing around things, you know? Now here, because Oak never use its effect, and it's the first time we're summoned here, it's able to use its effect. So we're gonna revive the Poplar, and here either with Poplar or Ash, I recommend using Ash just in case, we are gonna make the best link ever, Promethean Princess. Now we're gonna recover the monster that we lost and whatever fire you decided to use. And here, to get rid of the Promethean restriction, we are going to use Oak effect because we didn't use it, because we didn't need to, because the first time we used Ash we generated Flamberge because we didn't put that piece of crap of a Snake Eye Diablester with the temple. We are gonna get rid of the princess so we can summon the second Flamberge. This is a brick that actually matters because you can play around a lot of things having the 2 Flamberge in your way of comboing the deck, okay? Now, here we can use the Flamberge that is summoned to set the Masquerena, and then because we don't have the restriction anymore, but still having the princess in the graveyard as a disruption, we are going to use the Poplar and the Ash to make the Moon, and then we're gonna do the generic Fiansmith combo. So this will be the greedy line, but still you will be playing around Ghostbell, Skullmeister, and most importantly, Nibiru. Okay, now I'm going to show you the anti-fuaros combo. So if you decide to respect Fuwa here, instead of adding the temple, you're gonna add the this card. Where is it? Let me see. Okay, the dramatic Snake Eye Chase. Okay. Now in this way of comboing around Fuwaros, we're gonna give them just 1 draw. We're gonna leave 3 interruptions, and we're gonna have follow-up that is gonna be protected. Now here is how. First, with these 2, we're gonna keep in the draw for the Masquerena, and we're gonna use the effect of Poplar on itself. This is very important. Is every time in this line of combo is on itself. We're gonna need it. And then because we're that good, we're gonna go straight to end phase. And in end phase, we're gonna activate the dramatic chase. We're gonna put the Diablester because it's the only Diablester we play, because again, Snake Eye Diablester sucks so much. Okay. And now, because we can still activate the second effect of dramatic chase, we're gonna banish it, and we're gonna special summon the Diablester. Because we didn't use its effect, we're gonna use it now, and we're gonna save the Silvera. That's still gonna be alive because we can cost on the opponent's store the Diablester that we have on field. Now, you can use first the Masquerena and then the trap, but imagine that you use the trap first in the opponent's turn. So you activate it, you cause the Dia Blaster, and you negate something, right? Now, because it's another turn, specifically the opponent's turn, we can use Dia Blaster effect to special summon itself by sending a card in the field or in the hand. And that's when the Poplar comes like nicely, because we're gonna send the Poplar, and here, because it's another turn, we can use Chainlink 1 Dia Blaster to set something, and the Poplar again to set itself again. Now, this may not seem as too much, but to me is a ridiculous interaction. The fact that you can recycle the Poplar this way is like Sinister Serpent back in Goat times. Like the ability to have resources and to recycle them is a very big privilege in Yu-Gi-Oh! So appreciate it, okay? Now, for the follow-up on next turn, we're gonna set the Deception, okay? Then, if we need it, we're gonna use the Mascarena, we're gonna use the Dia Blaster, and we have the other two interruptions in the form of SP Little Knight. Imagine that we are on the opponent's turn, and we decide just to play, right? Okay, so this is how we have the follow-up, and we have the protection too, because we're gonna use Deception, we're gonna cause whatever monster we need to cost, either in the field or on your hand. And if the opponent decides to interact with the effect of the section, either attempting to destroy it or to negate it, because we have the Silvera in the graveyard, we can use its second effect to banish it and negate the activation. Because in the graveyard, Silvera can banish it in response to any card that is chained to a sinful or a Diablester card, in this case the Deception, and negate the opponent's card. So your opponent is forced to allow the Deception to resolve. But if they do, you're gonna have guaranteed 2 monsters and a draw, because the Hollow Asamina is gonna send the Deception, you're gonna summon the Murciélago is gonna give you the Wanted is gonna give you the Diablester and the draw, and then you're gonna have 2 monsters to make the Moon and the Fiensmith stuff and blah blah blah. Plus, you're gonna be able to recover the Murciélago in the graveyard to the extra deck, so we can have the Hollow again in hand, so we can, before summoning the Fiensmith line, leave a negation. And for the last combo, what do we do if we only have the Dia Blaster and any random monster? This is what we do. Like, we send any card or the other card to a special Dia Blaster, and we're gonna set the Deception. Then, before, you used to cause the Dia Blaster to try to play around pistols and whatever, but because we don't have that anymore and we don't have the original anymore, we are going to send the other monster in a way that we're not gonna use it for a normal summon. We're gonna add the Hollow, then we are gonna activate the Hollow, we're sending the Deception, and we're summoning the Murciélago. Murciélago is gonna add us the Wanted, because original sadly is not here anymore. And here, because we don't respect bestials anymore, we're gonna use both of these monsters to summon the Moon. Now, have in mind here that this is still our third summon. So, we're gonna recover the Hollow from the graveyard, returning the Murciélago from the graveyard, and then we're gonna activate it, and we're gonna change the Wanted, because we are still able to send the Wanted even if we are activating as Chainlink 2, because it's still on the field or the hand. This way, we're gonna be able to have a follow-up for the next turn in another Dia Blaster. We're gonna have the draw of the Wanted, and our fourth summon will be a negation, which will be the Sylvia, in a way that we can then do the Fiensmith stuff with a layer of protection before they can even try to activate the Nibiru. So the sinful spells are still very workable with the Snake Eye engine, especially because we are adding the Fiensmith engine to the myths. So I hope you like it. I'm gonna make more Snake Eye videos now that it's kinda decent again. So if you like it, please share and subscribe. Thank you.